You guys went under the counter.
We pulled it out underneath the counter. I pulled it out, then she pulled it out. I didn't know it was so pink though.
No wonder you scored this beer. You're getting nuts and no meat.
That's like the opposite of castration.
I feel lucky to get my grubby little paws on. It could go either way. I don't know what to think about that.
It does have one of the things I always look for, not only in beer and in life, but it has good head retention.
AKA life. You gotta keep the head going.
Got to keep the head going.
Oh my God, this makes me excited. My mouth starts watering. I have to swallow.
We love when you swallow.
This looks like a thick one, so.
You like them thick, so let's do it.
In we go.
In we go with the thick one.
Thanks for that. Very dominating in my mouth.
Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here
for dark beer.
And today we have from Modern Times.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Reality Maze. What a great name.
Yes.
What a great name. Reality Maze. We're all in the reality maze. Right?
AKA life.
Life. Exactly.
Right?
I didn't know it was so pink though.
I know, which I love. I'm so excited about the label.
Yeah.
It's a total girly beer.
Yeah, Modern Times has the greatest labels. Whoever does their artwork, it's always different, it's always cool, and it's always unique. So, yeah, It's great.
Yeah, super excited about that.
Yeah, it's great.
So this is like a super special beer that I feel lucky to get my grubby little paws on.
Yeah, I was in Encinitas and I just happened to stop by there and I was like, what do you got that's dark? That's not bourbon barrel?
But girly.
I didn't even say girly.
You didn't throw that in?
No, but she probably looked at me and thought, well, you know, he's a girly beer.
You never
know.
It could go either way.
No, but yeah, she pulled it out. She pulled it out. I pulled it out, then she pulled it out.
Whoa, nice. No wonder you scored this beer, right? She pulled it out, you pulled it out.
It was underneath the counter, and
you guys went under the counter.
We pulled it out underneath the counter.
Sweet. Wow.
Yeah. When you go in there, they have a cooler, and it's all the cans, but the bombers weren't out, and so they keep them under the counter. So she pulled it out.
She pulled her bomber out.
She pulled her bomber out from underneath the counter.
I don't know what to think about that. It's usually the guy pulling the bomber out, but hey.
That's Encinitas nowadays, so.
Yeah, it's a little role
So anyway,
play.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so anyway, this is like a super special, like, I think it's fairly rare.
Yeah.
This was brewed for Modern Times' 6th anniversary. And they celebrated their anniversary from like the last 2 weeks in July through August, which is my kind of party, like 2 weeks of going hard. So,
which for us at this video is about 2 months ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they brewed it for this in the 22-ounce bomber, which we're going to review today. And it's, according to the bottle and the description, it's an Imperial Stout with cocoa, vanilla, coconut, macadamia nuts. Like, sounds incredible.
Sounds amazing, yeah.
And the label does specify, which a lot of food labels do specify this, but I can't say, if I have seen this on beer labels, it didn't stand out to me. It specifies that it contains nuts and that the beer is vegan. So basically, in summarizing, you're getting nuts and you're getting nuts and no meat.
That's like the opposite of castration, where you have the meat but you get rid of the nuts. What would you call that? Reverse castration? We have a reverse castration beer. No meat, all nuts.
Straight nuts, no meat. I don't know.
What classifies a beer as vegan? Like, who puts meat?
Well, yeah, I don't know, but if
in beer,
if that matters to you,
yeah.
Which I've never been vegan, but I have been vegetarian for many years.
Yeah.
And I know nuts are a very strong concern for people with allergies. So
I'm sure it might have to do with the lactose or dairy, right?
Right.
Right, because vegetarian you can have dairy, but vegan you can't.
Exactly.
I would think they're talking about that And not the meat.
Well, you never know. These beers are really branching out these days. So,
it's true, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And a lot of them say pairs well with charred meats. And, you know, who knows? Maybe they're soaking the shit with meat. But
Yeah.
Anyway,
Vegan beer.
No
dairy.
I appreciate the warning labels for
Right.
those who need them or take note of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again,
This beer is vegan.
contains nuts.
But contains nuts.
We have nuts, but we have no meat.
We have no meat.
So,
Yeah.
a short little history about the brewery itself. Founded by Jacob McKeon, and Modern Times was named after a crazy utopian town founded back in the days of 1850.
1850.
And many of their beers are named after utopian experiments or mythological utopias.
Which is great.
So for those
love mythology.
Yeah,
So,
for those that are into mythology.
Yeah.
They brewed their first batch of beer back in 2013, May of 2013.
Which really isn't that long ago.
I know, it's really not.
Yeah.
But they have just blown up like crazy numbers.
Yeah.
And then since then, they had their first tasting room in 2013, and that was their grand opening. So September 2013.
Their business model has really accelerated, and whoever's running their business, they have just exploded and have done things right.
Yes.
I think for a brewery here in San Diego, as we'll talk about, they're in a lot of places all around the country, especially here in the West. They're opening up tap rooms everywhere, and they're constantly changing their beers, which we talk about all the time. There's a lot of breweries that just keep their staples and that's all they do. Not Modern Times. They are always changing, always doing variations, always coming up with something new. If you're part of their club, you get first crack at everything new. But I mean, it seems like every week they're coming out with something new, which I think is a great model for breweries nowadays. So
yeah, I think it's a great business model.
A great business model. And the other thing about their business model is their employee kind of co-owned. So besides Jacob owning the company, he allows the employees to actually buy stock and stake within the company. So they actually own part of the company, and I think that's one of the other things that makes Modern Times special, is that if you work there, you're actually working for yourself. You work for the brewery, all the profits, the beer, they make their own coffee blends, they do a ton of stuff at Modern Times, and you actually own part of the company. So
that's how you get good results. You have employees that care, and that care about the future and the outcome and the day-to-day, and what you put in is what you get out. So I like that.
And that's probably why they are like a fan favorite. Like people just love Modern Times because of that. And probably when you'll go in all the Modern Times, you know, people are really overly nice, and they're they're working for themselves, so they're happy. Yeah. They're making great beer, making great coffee, and just having a great time.
Yes.
So yeah.
So this gem right here, again, as I mentioned, it was a limited edition. It's available in this 22-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
And then they did release it on draft at their anniversary party in the Modern Times facility. So if you are one of the lucky few to have it on draft or to score one of these, then as of right now, that's the availability. It sounds incredible. Neither you or I have had this beer, so I would think if it's a home run, hopefully we can expect it distributed.
You said it too. You said it too. No. I've gotten to you.
You weird.
I've worn you down. Distributed. I say it constantly.
Believe that. I looked at you and I said it.
You thought I said it.
What? You can expect this to be distributed.
Distributed. Or distributed, as I always say constantly.
Wow.
Distributed, yes.
Shame on you, Janet.
Throughout all Modern Times tap rooms and
everywhere
they carry it.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the great things that these great breweries do is they'll bring something out and see how the public likes it. If they really like it,
put
then
their feelers out.
Yes, then it becomes in their rotation. It becomes rotation. So
great way to do it.
Yeah. Now Modern Times is distributed. See, I can't.
Distributed.
Distributed. Can't say it. Throughout Southern California, obviously, Arizona, Nevada, and they actually opened up in Portland, Oregon, so they're all over the Pacific Northwest too. And they, one of the main tasting rooms, brand new in North Park. They have Loma Land. I got this in Encinitas. They're even going to begin downtown Anaheim. Santa Barbara, they opened, I think, a year ago, somewhere around there. So they're just all over Southern California here, and just everywhere. So you
Oakland too, right? I remember.
I think they might be in Oakland too.
Are coming soon. So
might be coming soon. Yeah.
Stay tuned, O-Town. We love you.
Exactly, and they're in LA. Besides Orange County, they're in LA too. So yeah, they're just everywhere. And like we keep saying, their business model is great. They keep producing new beers all the time, which keep us coming back.
Yeah.
And Reality Maze. I couldn't believe when I saw it. I was like, I've never heard of this beer before. I can't wait to try it.
This beautiful label.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like after a while, you start to recognize all the labels and things look alike. So for this to pop out, you know.
I'm ready to pop it. You ready to pop it?
Same by me.
Yeah,
Drink
pop
me.
it out. I'm ready to pop it out. Yeah.
Okay, guys, 11% coming at you.
11%, which that was another thing when I was buying it and I saw it was 11%. I'm like, oh my God, like I have to get this beer.
Yeah.
And we love the 8 to 12%. So, you ready?
Right in our comfort zone. Give it to me. Very
Right,
dark. It's as dark as the bottle.
Nice dark brown, yeah.
Not much head, I'm noticing, but it's a nice color. Whoop. Those are big bubbles.
It does have one of the things I always look for, not only in beer and in life, but it has good head retention.
You gotta keep the head going.
Got to keep the head going. Yeah, it's got to have good head retention. So, I like the color. It almost looks chocolate. Right?
Yes, and the
like a milk chocolate, not like a dark chocolate, but a milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate with I would say it's a mocha head. You know,
mocha chocolate, big bubbles and small bubbles. Like it's.
Yes.
Yeah, look at yours. Yeah.
Yeah, those are larger than normal bubbles.
I think so too. Yeah. So carbonation looks great. I like the mocha colored head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks great. What do you give appearance?
I think it looks like a 10 or 11.
Yeah, it looks like a 11% beer.
I think I was probably expecting a little bit darker, but I think overall it looks dark. It looks thick, rich.
Yeah.
Nice head. So I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 5 because it looks dark, but the head looks chocolate.
Yeah.
It looks like a mocha chocolate.
Some of them get too light colored in the head.
Yeah. And also, like when you get like a certain mocha coffee, especially a mocha latte or something, if they mix it just right, you get that really nice chocolate looking head. And that's what it looked like. So, and that's delicious. So, yeah, I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
Go ahead and smell it. I didn't smell anything.
I didn't either.
When we pop the bomber.
Oh, it smells good.
Does it?
It smells really good. It smells super rich. Super flavorful. Oh my God, this makes me excited. My mouth starts watering.
What are you getting?
I have to swallow.
We love when you swallow. We do.
It does. My mouth just starts salivating, you guys.
Do you get any kind of cookie aroma or anything like that? Chocolate? Like we were talking?
Everything's super, super rich. Like this tastes like it's going to be like a crazy sweet beer. A rich, rich chocolate. Almost like a chocolate batter, whether it's like a brownie batter or a cake batter, like very rich, very aromatic.
Almost a little fudge, just a light fudge.
I smell.
Yeah, with you, it's like a batter.
It is.
Yeah.
I smell vanilla. Vanilla goes in most
light vanilla
baked goods, so that's kind of.
Oh, that smells good.
It's a staple in most batters or baked goods.
I'm not getting anything overpowering though.
I do think there are fruit undertones, dark fruit undertones.
A little bit.
They're very, very faint. It smells so good. I cannot wait to try this. It smells really good. Okay, I love the way it smells.
Yeah.
It's besides that, that fresh batter baked smell.
Yeah.
It's hard to kind of pinpoint what I'm smelling, but I love it. Like, it is making me salivate.
It smells good.
So I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the next category, but I love it.
Yeah, I give it a 5 too. It smells really good. I really get a lot of, like you said, the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And kind of a fudge and batter. Like a chocolate, like your cookie batter or something. It's not overpowering though. It just smells really good. And then, like you said, a little bit of dark fruit, but very faint, and this little sweetness, but
very
it smells
rich.
Really, very
Everything's rich and like decadent and sweet, you know.
And as we're rolling around, even seeing in your glass, like the lacing
That's
looks
funny. I always
really
notice yours
good
more so than mine.
and sticking to the glass.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. This is.
And the lacing is not too thick either. It looks really, it still looks mocha.
Right.
But it sticks to the glass
It
really
does.
well, right?
Yeah.
All right, give it a taste.
This looks like a thick one, so.
You like them thick, so let's do it.
In we go.
In we go with the thick one.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. God, it just smells.
Oh man, I just kind of want to smell it for a while.
I'm even getting more vanilla now.
I'm so into the smell. God, I hope it's as good as it smells.
As it's warming a little bit, to me, it's almost smelling like a vanilla batter.
Oh. Oh man.
Your new favorite?
This is so good. Oh wow.
All right, so
I know.
like the aroma, what are you getting?
Everything that's described.
Okay.
I taste the chocolate, vanilla, coconut, not so much a macadamia nut, but again, that's an unfamiliar nut to me.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of macadamia nuts.
But a nut presence is there. It's a beautiful, beautiful blend. Like this is amazing. I'm begging you, Modern Times, bust this out year-round stat. Oh man, it's so good to me. I've not had a beer this good in a long time. And I'm a beer snob. Dark beer snob.
Wow, it's creamy.
So creamy. Oh man.
It definitely tastes like 11%.
Man.
Super creamy. Wow. Wow, that is creamy. I'm getting a little bit more of the fruit notes.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of a dryish fruit notes in it. But I get a lot of the mocha. I'm getting like a chocolate mocha or something.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It almost, so back to the fruit part, I almost get anybody who's had like a chocolate banana anything. It's not that I taste banana at all, but it's like just the slightest fruit undertone. So anytime you've had a chocolate banana something, that's kind of what this is reminiscent of.
Yeah.
It's just, it's beautiful. But it's really, really well brewed and
creamy and thick and
creamy. Yeah, it's.
I get the fruitiness.
Spot on.
I get the fruitiness on the back end, which a lot of people do.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know, but
it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I'm getting a more fruitiness, but it's almost like you said, it's like almost like a coconut kind of fruit to it. But it's a chocolate. It's creamy. So what do you give the taste? It's really good.
It's really good. Can I do like? Do I have to do like even and halves, or can I do like a 4.8?
No, evens and halves.
Okay. Like I'm between a 4.5 and a 5, so I kind of want to do like a 4.8, like almost perfection. But
you can do what you want.
If I have to choose,
this is Gumbo Mud. You can do whatever you want.
I always do what I want.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really enjoy it. It's
good.
It's an unexpected surprise, so I am going to give it a 5 on the taste. Ooh. I really enjoyed it, and like I said, it was a welcomed surprise because a lot do not taste like they are described. So
you give it a 5.
Good job, Modern Times. I do 5.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
I think the back end is just a little too much fruit for me.
Okay.
I would rather it finish more with coffee or caramel or vanilla than the fruit. It's a really good fruit. It's just not a 5 for me. if it finished with some coffee or caramel, like I said, or vanilla or chocolate, it would be a 5 for me. It's really, really good. So I'm going to give it a 4 because it is really good.
Yeah.
I just wish it wasn't as fruity on the back end as it is. So, but yeah, I give it a 4. You give it a 5. Body.
The body's rocking.
Body's rocking.
Got a rocking body,
Just
man.
like we've been talking. The body. I'll go first. I'll give it a 5.
Yeah.
It's 11. It tastes like a 12 or even 13. It was so creamy when we tried it. So creamy.
Still clinging.
Yeah.
Looks syrupy, thick, rich, decadent, yummy.
Yeah.
It looks like batter.
Yeah.
Drinkable batter. So.
Yeah, exactly. Drinkable batter.
Yes.
Perfect.
So I'm going 5 on texture.
Yeah, the texture is easily a 5.
Yeah.
It is like perfect. For 11%, wow. It's so creamy. I can't believe how creamy it is.
I can always tell appearance and texture in your glass more so than mine. Maybe it's because it's right in front of me, but I'm always looking at yours like, wow,
I'm constantly rolling it around.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's good. So we both give it 5s for body and texture. What about the finish? Now, obviously, I think it finishes a little fruity for me on the back end. What about you?
The finish is very dry, which...
Yes. Which leaves your palate nice.
It does.
It doesn't leave no kind of aftertaste or anything.
It's not my favorite finish. Like, the flavors are still, very dominating in my mouth.
Then that would be a 5.
Stuff never sounds right.
They're dominating in your mouth.
They are. Everything is very... it's very...
You lost your train of thought?
A little bit.
All of them are very what?
I can taste all of them.
Yes.
I keep saying pronounced. Everything is very pronounced. It's very dry. I feel like I need a big, tall glass of water.
Okay.
It's a little too dry for me.
Okay. Yeah.
It's making me thirsty, but for
Beer's making you thirsty.
a water in between me having another reality maze. So it's very dry, and you do get more of that fruitiness on the finish.
So
I would also like more of the other flavors. The chocolate, the vanilla, the coconut.
Yeah, more of kind of a pastry finish or like a baking finish.
Yes.
Right?
It is sticky again. I get that stickiness.
Me too, yeah.
In the corner of my mouth. But I would expect that from the ingredients and the percentage. But
so what do you give the finish?
I'm gonna go just a notch below and give it a 4 on the finish.
Okay.
I'm like kind of torn between 4 and 4.5, but it's close to being perfection.
Yeah.
So close, and I am for sure a Reality Maze fan, and will be buying again. I hope that they,
release it again.
Yeah, put this in the mix here.
Or we can find it. Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you give it? A 4.5?
4.5.
I gave it a 3.5 only because I don't like fruit in my beer. I like more pastry, chocolate, vanilla, things like that. So I want my beer to finish, even coffee, I want my beer to finish that way. And this has a fruity finish to it.
Yes.
It's a good fruity finish, but it is pretty sweet. Sweet fruit, not sweet like sugar,
right?
Pastry, cookies, things like that. So I give it a 3.5 just because personally, the fruit, I'm not crazy about fruit in my dark beer. So I give it a 3.5.
That's coming through.
That's coming through a lot on the finish, yes.
Yeah.
So for the finish, I give it a 3.5.
Yeah, and the dryness is for me.
And the dryness. So yeah. So for a total, what do you give it, Janet?
My total is a 4.9.
Whoa!
Out of 5.
Almost a perfect 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just the finish there a little bit.
It's just the finish.
Because it was dry.
Very, very dry.
Yeah.
I get the fruit on the end, which, much like Jason, I prefer like the sweeter flavors to come through on the end. I'm not a fruit and chocolate or a fruit and beer person.
Yeah.
I like I do love fruit and I love chocolate, but I'm not
Together.
a big fan of commingling. So.
Yeah, well, especially in dark beer, I don't really like fruit that much. So my total was a 4.5. Obviously, I really love this beer. Besides the finish, if it finished with some kind of chocolate, vanilla, even coffee, coconut, yeah, it'd be almost
right
a
up
5.
there.
Yeah, this is a great beer. I love this beer. All the categories it excels. So, what a great beer. We hope this becomes a staple. I hope they can it in 16-ounce can, 4-packs, please, Modern Times.
I'm begging.
Yes,
Man,
it's probably our favorite Modern Times beer so far.
This is so can worthy. It's worthy of being year round. Like, oh man,
just the title, Reality Maze. You got to can it.
Exactly.
4 dimensions, 4 cans,
and the beautiful label.
The beautiful label. So Gumbo Muddle. Wow, strong beer.
Gumbo Muddle coming
Gumbo Mud review
at y'all.
Gumbo Muddle coming at y'all. Gumbo Mud total 4.7. We obviously really love this beer. I think to this date, it's our favorite Modern Times beer that we've had. And we've had quite a few, and it's really, really good.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Crazy about this beer.
Crazy.
Like, super excited, and like I said, I just hope it's not gonna. Don't bring it back. Just occasionally, please work it into the mix full time.
Yeah, rotation. Work it into the rotation.
Yes.
Yeah. So 4.7 Gumbo Mud review. Love this beer. Love Modern Times. Let us know if you tried this beer. If you can get this beer. If you want to send us this beer.
Oh yeah.
Just send it over. We'll take it. Yeah.
You didn't like it?
Yeah. Send it to us.
Send us your remaining closed seal bottles.
Exactly. Thanks, Modern Times, for brewing this beer.
Yes, and happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
well
6th anniversary. Well deserved.
Yes. This is a testament to all of your hard work, and can't wait to see what's coming.
We love you.
Yeah.
Muddle loves you.
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby?
Come on, Muddle.
Yeah. So, guys, if you like the video, click the like button. Subscribe. See more dark beer reviews. We're going to bring you dark beer all the time. Many dark beers, as much as we can, as many Modern Times beers as we can. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.